I want to tell you about an op-ed that ran in the New York Times over the weekend you might not have seen. The writer, who's a law professor in New York called Echo Yonka, asked a simple question: can my children be friends with white people? He really asked it, and he wasn't optimistic. Quote, "I will teach my boys the lesson generations old," he wrote. "I will teach them to be cautious. I will teach them suspicion. I will teach them distrust. I will teach my boys to have profound doubts that friendship with white people is possible." Well, those doubts mirrored the writer's own. As he put it, quote, "History has provided little reason for people of color to trust white people." The point I'm making is that you should never generalize about people on the basis of their skin color, because it reduces them to the sum total of their skin color. And again, that's the definition of racism, and you're engaging in it in this piece, and I don't think it's helpful. I think it's wrong.
Well, so I just entirely deny that. What I said was that you should generalize and dislike people because of their skin color. What I do think is true is that in a world in which things have gotten ever more dangerous for people of color, it is in fact the case that undermines our ability to trust each other across racial bounds. And here's what's true, or at least here's what I wrote. Not that white people are unavailable for friendship, but in this world, it is up to our white friends and allies to be sure to stand up for those who are under attack. If I want to prove that I'm the kind of person who can be your friend, that means that when something is actually threatening you, I actually have to be there for you.
Okay, but again, you're making generalizations across racial groups.
Tucker, you have children like I do, right?
I do.
And if your daughters were, I don't know, friendly with a group of people, and it just turned out that repeatedly when they went out and your daughters were in danger, those group of young men just disappeared. I think at some point you tell your daughters, look, it's fine to be friendly with them, but these are not your friends. You can't
Yeah, but I
count
guess
on
I
them.
would, because I'm not a racist, what I wouldn't say is anybody of a certain race falls into that category. I would never do that.
So
and again,
what- so-
if one of my daughters was mugged by someone of a certain color, I would never say to my daughter, that's more evidence you can never trust anyone who looks like that, because I would be inculcating race hatred in my children, as you are.
If somebody said, oh my God, that's outrageous, Tucker Carlson is teaching his daughters that men are evil, that would be laughable.
You're
When
conflating
teaching your
sex
daughters,
with race.
forgive me.
Because, no, you forgive me,
no,
because we acknowledge differences between the sexes, but not significant ones between the races.
Well,
and so that's sophism, what you're doing
I
right
don't
now.
think it's sophism at all.
Of course
I find
it is.
That's
not what the conversation is about. It's not about sex. It's about race.
Right.
And no, I don't teach them that there are dramatic differences between the races, because I'm not a bigot.
So to be sure, it's fine for you to care for your daughters and make sure that they're healthy and well. But if I care for my sons in the same way...
That is sophism, ladies and gentlemen.